Today, Facebook is out of control and we need to talk about it. Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Facebook has been a pioneer of social media apps since it began. And because it's been around for such a long time, people have become too comfortable on this app, which has led to them posting the worst things on planet Earth. Someone on Facebook posted this breakfast served at Alton Towers Hotel and it keeps me up at night. I mean, straight away, you've got to ask yourself, like, who hurt the person that cooked this? The fact that the beans are in a mug. I love that they've put the beans in a mug because, you know, putting it all over the cardboard would be too much here. It would ruin how, you know, the current presentation looks. I rate that. They draw the line somewhere. Alton Towers has got standards. Also, why does this meal look like, you know, they've just put it on the Nemesis at Alton Towers and then served it to you? It looks like the breakfast has been on a roller coaster itself. It's also the fact that the egg is so far away from the rest of the stuff. Why does the egg not want to be in the picture? That's another thing I'd ask. And you can tell that obviously various pieces of this breakfast were in other places of the box before arrival, as you can see by the trail of grease. It just looks so sad. Like, imagine starting your day off and this is what the breakfast looks like. It's not really going to get you in the mood for going on roller coasters. You're probably gonna hope that, you know, the security team on some of the roller coaster rides don't strap you in hard enough so then you can kind of, you know, just be relieved of your pain. Asked my dad why he doesn't just use the microwave to warm the sausage roll, but apparently it's not the same and there's an art to it. So here we are. Do you know what? I kind of rate it. Right? When everyone else is walking down this path, your dad is like, I'm going down this path. This is how we did it in the old days, before your microwave. That's the real way to warm your sausage roll, son. Take note. Also, how is he like hanging this? Has he got like a specific Greg's Packet rail in here? Or has he tied it? Or is this like elastoplast? I need to know what's going on here. I kind of do rate it though. This is like the natural method. He doesn't want any microwaves going on his sausage roll, right? Potentially taking hours off the end of his life. He's like, this is the natural way to do it, son. Have I taught you nothing since you've been on this earth? I feel like they should do this in Greg's shops. They should just have loads of radiators and then they should just have like various items hanging from them and then you can just pick them up and take them to the counter. How amazing would that be? To be fair, Octopus Energy would have a field day with that, right? The bastards. Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry's dog Mighty is missing. Shared. Wigan. Cheers, Paul. Thank you very much, Paul. That'll help. Because if I was a dog and I was living in, you know, Calabasas or Los Angeles, the first place that I'm running to if I go missing is Wigan. Is there a better place on earth than Wigan? Even the word Wigan. Oh, it's just like in your mouth. Wigan. Oh, this is such a funny thing that obviously this person has taken the piss, but like moms on Facebook actually do this and I don't understand why they do it. It'll be like a tornado in like Australia or something and then they like check in safe in Swindon. But like, we know Mary. We know you're okay. You weren't in the danger zone here. But like, they're genuinely doing it seriously. And then you've got other moms like commenting on it going, oh Mary, I'm so glad you're okay. I was worried for a second there. We're okay too. Little bit shook though. Members post, I walk home from work. This guy pulled his trousers down and pick plant and rub it on he bum. He had one glove on, like DIY glove, and hat. It was on church grounds. Okay, like I feel like I've just had a stroke. What did this? I've just read that entire paragraph and I have no idea what's happened. So they were walking home from work and a guy's pulled down his trousers. Okay, I'm with you. He's picked up a plant and he's rubbed it on his bum. And he had one glove on, like a DIY glove, and a hat. Okay, right, I'm with you now. Okay, my bad. Why would you do this on your walk home? Like, why would you? Maybe, you know, his workplace had run out of toilet paper. He's like, oh, I've got a little bit of an itchy bum. Oh, there's a dock leaf, right? Bang. There we go. All sorted. I don't really understand the whole glove thing though. Like, who are you, Michael Jackson? Like, where's your other glove? Either have two gloves on or no gloves at all. Don't just wear one glove because now people are going to start asking questions. Now you're going to start getting posted in local Facebook communities. Who is the one gloved man that's wiping his arse with a dock leaf? Now you're just creating a conversation around yourself you didn't need to have if you just didn't wear gloves in the first place. The fact that he is using a glove, which I imagine he's using a glove with the hand that he's used to wipe his bum with the plant with, probably means that there is something on his bum that he wants off, if you catch me drift here. I think he's got a arse, is what I'm trying to say. That was a long-winded way of saying that. I'm glad that someone has decided to post this in the Facebook group. Like, what do you want from this? I guess if it was on church grounds, you know, this wasn't very holy. What do you want from this? Do you want this guy arrested for having a arse? Is this what the goal is here? And it was on church grounds. That is such a funny thing. I mean, if it was anywhere else, you know, if it was outside of Sainsbury's, I wouldn't be taking this photo. But the fact he's done it outside of the Lord's worship place, it's not fair. Dressing table mirror, 20 quid. And this is the photo they've decided to choose. Now, just stick with us here. When you're selling stuff, it's all about, you know, stopping the scroll, as they say. When someone's scrolling, how can you stop somebody to take notice of your item? This does it. Somebody's clipped this up on a Reddit thread, which means the impressions, right? I imagine this mirror's sold. Who wouldn't want to buy a mirror that has seen, like, such great things like this? I'm glad that, you know, he kind of blurred out his face a little bit. There's some proper hooves as well, aren't there? Like, there's some proper hooves. Imagine getting a kick from one of them. Like, getting kicked off a horse. Not even trench foot could take them two down. Unbelievable scenes. Well done, fella. Well done. That is one of the weirdest things, though. Like, how do you actually take a photo of a mirror if you're selling it? Because you're obviously going to get yourself in. Let's say that's the mirror looking back at us. Like, how do you do it? Just, like... But I'm still in. But then the phone's in. How do you... I can't... How do you actually do that? How do you actually take a photo of a mirror without being in? I guess you could probably do it from the side like that, but then you're not getting, like, I feel like you need the whole POV. I don't want a mirror where I don't know what it looks like when who looks in a mirror side on? It's not giving us an accurate representation of the mirror. Are you with us? Mirrors freak us out in general. Like, why can I see myself in it? Like, really? Like, just deep it. Why can I see myself in the... I don't like it. Like, what? Like, why can I see myself... I think I'm losing my mind. Okay, we've got another post in a Facebook group here. Is anyone else doing Christmas lights this year on 154 usually do really well, and 156. I've noticed around 162 always let the streak down though. They've definitely got plenty of cash after spending most of the year upgrading their home. Maybe they should get with the Xmas spirit this year. Oh, may this neighborhood group never find me. I'm hopefully moving house soon. I really hope that the you know, the local community is not like this. You know, 162, they just got a new extension, have they? Would it kill them to put some lights up at Christmas, would it? Letting the side down now, we're doing stuff for ourselves, but not for everyone else. Right, not a team player, are you? 162. Not a team player. Put some lights out. Is this still available? £40, £50, and I'll deliver within 20 miles. Do they have charger? Yes, it's a lightning to USB-C. £40. Lowest I can do is 45. £40, please. Sorry, man. 45 is the lowest. Honestly, the amount of times I used to bargain with people on Facebook Marketplace, it's so infuriating. To be fair, like 40 to 45, 50 quid, there's room to wiggle there. But when you're like talking, especially on like a Depop where people say you put something up for £5 and someone bids £3, it's like, just pay the £5, man. Just like, it's just £5. I'm not bargaining down to £3. Just pay £5. Can I see more pics? Which angle? I need them turned on. Open angle from the top and pick up the back of them. Do you want anything else? Do you want a picture of me while I'm here? Okay, so they've took a couple of pictures. They're fake. How's that there? Because the back bit where the metal is meant to be reflective and in the middle between the AirPods there should be another light to show if they're real, because only real ones have it. Christ, is this Steve Jobs messaging? Why would Steve Jobs be buying second-hand AirPods? He's dead, or if anything, that would just, you know, I don't think this scenario's really got Steve Jobs in it. These are the wireless charging case. Light on front and matte colour on the back. Yeah, I know they're fake. Okay, tell you what, £25 and you don't report me to Facebook Marketplace. £10. Okay, fine. Meet me at your mum's house. I'm already there. You're a din. Imagine selling fake AirPods and you're a moron. Literally just check the Apple website and you'll see. They're fake. Get that in your skull. I don't even know if they're fake. Honestly, I couldn't tell if AirPods are fake or not. Why do people go on Facebook Marketplace to just argue? Like, I want to see this from both points of view. If these are fake, I'm glad the person is calling them out. But if they're not fake, just if you don't want to buy them, just don't message. You know what I'm saying? But if you are trying to flog fake AirPods and saying they're real, just dodgy behaviour, innit? Just proper dodgy behaviour. That's the thing with Facebook Marketplace. It's an absolute minefield. Like, people are selling cars on there for £1. It's like, how? How are you selling a BMW for £1? Something tells me something's wrong with that. House on, certain way. Backing onto street. Your back window is wide open. Not sure if you realised you left it open. Alright. Thank you very much. Just let everybody know that my back window's open. Easy access for anyone that wants to. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for doing the community some work here. Nothing gets past you, does it, love? Thanks for letting everyone know that they can burgle me house now I'm out. Honestly, I can't wait until I'm like, Debbie's like in late 30s, early 40s, to just be a Karen in like Facebook groups. Be like, can you just remove this post, please? Do you not think you're just being a bit nebby here? Oh, I can't. May this life find me. May this life find me. Canterbury Residence Group. Hope this is okay to post, but we ordered a 15-inch pizza from Westgate Pizza and received a 13-inch and was called Liars. and was called liars and said it was 15 because that's what the box says. Then hung up on us. I honestly don't care what the box says. I ordered a 15, so I expect a 15. You tell them, love. You tell them. Get the tape measure out. Boom. That's 13, thank you very much. Just to make sure, I'll get the protractor. Honest to God, I would. You know what I would do? I'd march to the front door, right, and I'd be like, look at this 13-incher you've given us. Are you not ashamed of yourself? I ordered 15 and you've given us 13. Obviously, like, the order's wrong. You know, like, if the order's wrong, they're well within their rights to complain. I just do find it hilarious that they've took a photo with the tape measure. It's so petty, but they're in the right. It's 13. Right, the tape measure doesn't lie. Can you imagine being the people that work at Westgate Pizza? They'd be like, oh, she's absolutely done with her. She has pulled our pants down and rubbed our bottom with a dock leaf, hasn't she? On church ground as well. I love Facebook. Tamas offered you £40. You accepted Tamas's offer. Hello, would you like to purchase this keyboard? No. Why did you make an offer then? Don't know. All right, mate. sorry. All right, mate. Please don't waste other people's time. Shut it. Tamas might be a little bit of a time waster, I'm afraid. I don't feel like Tamas is actually after the keyboard. I feel like Tamas was just a little bit bored. Honestly, Tamas feels like a bit of a prick, if I'm being honest. This was recommended to me on Facebook. Take your Henry Hoover for a picnic. I mean, there's 19,500 people going. Is everyone gonna bring their own Henry? Because honestly, I'm kind of here for it. No, I don't even have a Henry Hoover, so are they gonna check that it's a Henry Hoover? Like, are other brands welcome, or is it only Henry Hoovers? Because I feel like it's only Henry Hoovers here. And everyone sitting at the picnic's got a Henry. What about if you had a Henrietta? We're discriminating against the girls. Ooh. Cancelled. Get them! Get them! That would be pretty fun for about like 5 seconds. Then you're like, why do I actually have my Hoover here? Like, okay, so somebody tried to list their dining table on Facebook Marketplace, but it says here, this listing goes against our rules on overtly products. So obviously the dining table was just too sexy for Facebook Marketplace. And honestly, don't know about you at home, but I'm feeling some sort of way right now. Just saying, me and this dining table might have a little bit of rapport. Right, look at it, just so smooth and, you know, curvy. They don't make dining tables like that anymore. Oh, getting worried now. We had this last night. He looks like he's holding something too. A bottle, maybe? That's me. I'm a milkman. Must have walked down the wrong drive. Sorry, the wife's just informed me it's the milkman. To be fair, like, I'll give a little bit of grace to this person. You know, you would be pretty worried if you saw someone like this and you can't really make out what it is. I will say, like, I have a milkman. I don't personally get milk from them. But, you know, they come at, like, 1 a.m. and, like, they drive like they're Vin Diesel and Fast and Furious, like, genuinely. I've never seen someone enter my street quicker than the milkman. If I ever commit a crime and need a getaway driver, I'm giving him a call. Because, honestly, I've seen nothing like it. Those of you in the UK, be aware of this trick used by UK robbers. They pour a tin of kidney beans on your doorstep at night. If it's not been cleaned up in a couple of days, they know you are not in and will enter the property. It's a little trick they use. So if you see this on your neighbour's doorstep, just brush it off for them, in the hope that if you too are away, they will do the same thing for you. Not our doorstep, and not sure how this works, what with people self-isolating and not leaving their houses. Okay, I'm just gonna call bullshit this one. I don't think this is what robbers... Are robbers doing this? What robbers doing this? Not a good one. Like, it's because then you know they're in the neighborhood, right? You know, why do I keep saying neighborhood as if I live in America? You know they're in the, you know, the vicinity of your house. Why would what is this, Home Alone? Why would they leave kidney beans? Like, are they the wet bandits? The kidney bean bandits? You gotta watch out for them. It's just such an obscure thing as well. Are you telling me the robbers are just going in front of every house, putting kidney beans, and then a couple of days later they just watch for which ones have still got kidney beans outside the door? And that's how they enter? I don't understand. This isn't how robbers break into places, you know. They observe you. They track your movements for weeks. And then eventually they know when you're going to be out, and then they go in. A lot of like the skilled ones. A lot of the ones that are just, you know, really intense with it. I know this because this happened to me when I was younger. Well, not with me, but with parents. They don't put kidney beans outside your front door. Why would they do that? Lock your doors, guys. The kidney bean robbers are out. So this evening, someone came to the pub with a beautiful black and white cat that had been hit by a car. They thought it was our Biff. So did we. Fucking hell, this is leaving us on a cliffhanger here. We buried him near our river frontage with the utmost respect and gave him a loving send-off. Biff has just turned up at the pub, alive and well. If anyone knows anyone in the village that is missing a black and white cat, identical to Biff, please get in touch ASAP. So sorry for any distress caused. We are just as blindsided. Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that you have buried somebody else's cat next to your pub? Surely you need to be like doubly trebly sure that that's your cat before you start burying it. Also, do we know the cat is dead? Like, have they buried the cat alive here? Why would you bury someone else's cat? I understand you thought it was your cat, but how do you not know? Everyone knows, like, little things their own pet has, right? Like, it might be like a little patch somewhere. How would you not know? Can you imagine you've lost your cat and then this is how you find out where it is? It's currently buried in the back of someone's pub. You'd be gutted. Found a wedding video in the charity shop today. The groom looks particularly pained. Why does he look like he's being held hostage? Also, sorry, right? But why? How are they charging for this? They're charging 50 pence. Like, seriously. Can you imagine, like, back in the day, you know, when you used to have to go to Blockbuster or something to rent a DVD to watch for the night? Like, this is what I used to have to do when I was younger. You'd go into one of these shops, you'd go, oh, we'll watch this one. Imagine going into a shop and just going, oh, love, what should we watch tonight? What should we rent tonight? Let's have a... Ooh, tell you what, should we watch Mark and Diane's wedding from 2003? That'll be a great night. Get the popcorn in for that. I know we don't know them, but it looks like it's going to be good. He doesn't look happy. You know, there could be a spanner in the works here. Why would you want to buy someone else's wedding video? You don't even know them. I wouldn't even want to buy a wedding video of someone I knew. Never mind someone I don't know. You know what? On Facebook Marketplace, you would have someone haggling them down to 25 pence. I'll give you 25 pence for it. How do I know it's the real one? Might be a fake wedding video. I want to know it's a real Mark and Diane wedding video. Thank you very much. Has it got a light on the back? It hasn't. It's fake, man. One of those bloody AI DVDs, man. Hi, just out of curiosity, but does anyone brown their meat before putting it in the slow cooker? Like for spaghetti bolognese, chili, etc. You've got one person. I'm always browning my meat. Always. Don't go a day without browning my meat. Never. If my meat isn't brown, then that's not a great day. Always got a brown in my house. What did they try to... Oh, they tried to say mince, didn't they? Probably tried to say mince, and autocorrect has done them dirty there. Changed it to mince. Surely you've got to proofread this before you post it. I mean, I love spaghetti bolognese, but, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be browning me before it. You know, I don't know if I like it that much to know what's going to happen, you know, after the spaghetti bolognese, or we're getting ready for something, or we're shaving my legs as well. Not sure. But browning your is maybe a step too far. How big are these Facebook Marketplace lamps? That's gotta be fake, surely. I mean, like, I love lamps, clearly. As much as the next fella, right? I love a little bit of ambience, a little bit of lighting, get you in the mood. People, you know, they're just much better than having the big light on. But I don't feel like the lamp should be the main thing in the room, where, like, you have to actually, like, you know, kind of, it's in the middle, you've got to, like, walk past it like this against the wall. It shouldn't be that big, right? Because then it's just a big light, and then you've defeated the object of having a lamp in the first place. Unwanted items from Xmas. Looking to either make a quid or would consider swapping it for the Maltesers or Milky Way ones. The fact they're saying, yeah, I'm open to a swap deal here. You know, you don't have to pay, you know, you can pay it in monthly installments as well, the pound. You don't have to pay it all up front. I know, times are hard. It's the fact it's sold as well. I was going to say this is never going to sell. No, it's sold. Someone's took them up on this offer. Someone's went, Linda, have you seen what's just been listed in the Facebook Marketplace? Have you seen it? All them Snickers. Should we go in? Yeah, we'll go and get them. Yeah, right, I'll buy it. Also, I need to know if it was like, if they paid the quid or if they did swap them for the Maltesers or Milky Way ones. Because in my opinion, if you are swapping Snickers for either Maltesers or Milky Way, then you're getting a bad deal here. If you're in possession of Maltesers or Milky Way and you're giving them away for a Snickers, you need to, you know, talk about your life decisions. Reevaluate your whole life because your priorities are wrong. Anyone lost an asthma pump in Tesco car park? It's been handed into customer service. Interesting pump. Must be new model. Seems it's an electric one with a USB charge point. Doesn't seem to be I don't think that's going to help you breathe, fella. If anything, it takes your breath away. It's just counterproductive if you've got asthma. I don't think that goes in your mouth. You know, I think that goes on a very specific part of you know, a demographic's body, otherwise known as girls' camp. Who's, by the way, you know, which ladies out there is taking this to Tesco? That's what I want to know. You're like, oh, have I got everything? Me keys, me wallet, ID, me toy, just in case, you know, I'm in the frozen section and I'm like, oh, what? That fruit pasta lolly is like doing something for us. Let's just whip the toy out. Nah, it's disgusting, Cam. It's disgusting. It's the fact the person picked it up as well, man. You don't know where that's been. Whatever you do, if you find one of these in the street, guys, don't try and use it as an inhaler. It will not work. Okay, so someone said they're selling their motorbike for £2,000 on Facebook Marketplace and somebody sent them this message. Would you take a swap with cash on top? No, sorry, because I've already bought another bike. Fair response. I wasn't going to swap a bike, but okay. Oh, okay. What have you got? Was gone say £220 cash and an electric scooter could possibly collect today if you were to take the offer. Oh, that's kind of them. So you've offered about, 10% of my original price. I'm getting a scooter that I don't want, but you can pick it up today. What an offer. No thanks. Got no need for one. You could sell it. So could you. Ain't got time to deal with messers. Yep, me too. Do you know, this is an actual person that sent this message, and people are like this. You're giving someone a scooter, and you're like, well, you could sell it. It's like, yeah, but, why don't you sell it, and then you have the money to buy my motorbike? I don't want to swap things. It's £2,000. Make us a cash offer that is near that. I might consider it. Off. I remember I bought a car off Facebook Marketplace. It was £300. It was a Renault Clio, the really old model, 2001. I think, was it 2001? But it was black rims, all black. It was the coolest car ever. And literally, I had it for 3 days. The fourth day, it broke. But them 3 days that I had it, I felt like a right bad man. It was blacked out Renault Clio. Are you joking? I was like Vin Petrol going round the block. Everyone was getting out my way. You can tell that Steve, the proper helpful postie who covers, is off for a couple of weeks. Shambles. It's not too difficult to put material through a letterbox properly. How little problems do you have in your life where this is what you feel the need to complain about? It's through. The fact that it's not on the floor, is that really ruined your day? Because if this is the worst thing that happens in your day, you've got a decent life. I know Steve is watching this somewhere. I know Steve is in this local community group. Steve's like, yeah, honestly, these young ones, they don't understand the craft. They just don't make them like the oldies anymore. Back in my day, we used to put the letters on the floor. Back in my day, we used to kick your door in, then put it in your front room. Not now, these kids. God, they're so lazy. So lazy. Oh, I've loved this video. Hopefully you have too, Donuts. If you want to binge watch my videos on UK Facebook, because honestly, there's even crazier ones in this video, go and do it. We've got a good back catalogue of them now that you can enjoy. And thanks again, Donuts, for taking the time to watch this. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Kirkham, baby.